Hello, ladies. Happy Sunday. Hi, Deborah and Cindy and Gail and Susan and Bonnie. You, oh, awesome, Bonnie. Hi, Miss Leanne. We've missed you. And Bonnie, we're glad to see you back, by the way.
Hello, ladies. Happy
Oh, let me
Sunday.
shut
Hi,
me up.
Deborah and Cindy.
We don't need to hear me. I'm missing a few people over here. Hello, anyone that I missed on TikTok, which is pretty much everybody, but you usually stop and go. So if you really want to see some fun wigs today, if you're not familiar with Henry Margaux and Main Attraction, that's what we're going to see tonight. And we have awesome prices. So stick around wherever you are. You've been buried in work, Leanne. I know the feeling. We're so glad you're here. I hope you had a happy new year too. Let's see. Did I pin that? I did not pin that. I need to pin, and I'm going to share anyone who we appreciate it if you can share. If you can't, we get it. If you're hiding in the closet about wig, that's okay. Thank you, Jen, for following. We appreciate that so much. Thank you, Irma, for following. Sharing. We know you follow. Where am I going? I'm going to share. That's where I'm going. All right. Done. One more little thing to tweak over here and one more thing to look at. Hello, Chrissy. Hello, oh my. I love it. Thank you for liking. I appreciate that. And yes, ladies, especially if you're on TikTok, tap, 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 as they say, tap away. We appreciate it. Hello, Testy Comic. I would like to know what that means. I like it. Hello. I'm going to go for Bonnie. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Karen. Hi, anyone whose name starts with user. Oh, you work New Year's Eve, Leanne? I mean, Luann. Look, Leanne. Luann. Two different places. I pretty much did too. And then we were asleep by 10 o'clock. It's just not what it is when you were in your 20s, even 30s. Hello, country babe. Happy, what day are we on? We're on Sunday, right? Sunday, January 4th. This is officially our first day, first wig party of 2026. Let me get a peek here because I know I'm missing people. Hi, Irma. Hi, Margaret. Thank you for sharing, both of you. And hello. I did not list. Today should technically be, in my world, day 11 of the 12 days of Christmas. So it'll either be up late tonight and it'll extend through tomorrow. And then tomorrow I've got a big surprise for day 12. So, and then Wednesday, we'll announce what you were going to win through these 12 days of Christmas, and we'll probably bring out the wheel and have some fun. So look forward to Wednesday, or I might do it Tuesday. It depends. Hi, Juanita. Hi, Jayhawk. Hi, Mother Mary. Hi, Lucky Lady. Hi, Rip1010. Hi, Sissy. Hi, Chrissy. That's a mouthful all over there. Hi, Janice. Hi, Karen. I'm going to go backwards. Right, Margaret? Oh, the suspense. I'll be calling you all going, what are we doing? That's life. Hi, Karen. Hi, Kat. Kathy says Happy New Year to everyone. Hi, Cheryl. Irma says hi, ladies, and happy Sunday. And I think we got you guys. Especially if you are on the book, share the daylights out of that. I don't know why we seem to be low these days there. Hi, Bonsai. Hi, Mary. Hi, thank you, Chrissy. Hi, Dolores. Oh, yeah, I won't say that. You just keep tapping, Chrissy. It's awesome. I'm loving it. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Janice. Happy Sunday. This, by the way, I know I put it up there. This is Bethany by Henry Margaux. That's mostly, not mostly. We're going to see Henry Margaux and Main Attraction. I only have one Nashville, and I don't have any other heat friendly by them yet. We're waiting. This coming probably next week will be the biggest week that we'll start getting in a whole lot more wigs. I was holding off for the end of December because I didn't want to end up with a whole lot of stock. So I didn't put in too many orders. So looking forward, we're going to see a whole bunch of wigs that we have not seen in a long time. But, you can order whatever you want. It's up there. And we have great sales all the time. And we price match. So don't forget that too. Hello, amen, amen. And oh, I love that. I need the amen, amen right now. Hello, Carla. Is there Deborah, there is not an official Henry Margaux main attraction sale. That was a few days ago. It went through the 29th. I believe it was the 22nd of December through the 29th. This is the open box sale. So I have a bunch of open box stuff. This is my personal wig. We will not be seeing Bethany in there. She's been mine. But we have lots of other ones. We have like 19 wigs and several different colors, and you know how it goes. Hi, Carla. Hello, hello. Amen, amen, amen. I loved you for a minute. And your comment is too much money. Well, not if you're looking at the brands. If you want to buy a Bobby Boss wig or a brand of that quality, we carry those too. So you just need to look for those. Henry Margaux is one of the oldest wig companies. In fact, they are the oldest wig company. They have been around for over 70 years, and they have incredibly high quality, as do all the brands we carry. We also carry less expensive wigs for people like just like you. Amen, amen, amen. If you don't want to spend that much, we've got you covered too. And especially check out the open box section. There are a lot of wigs, tons of wigs there. But if you're looking for $30 wigs, we don't have those. Oh, not true. We do. We have some for, I forget, what do we have, ladies? We do have some of those, the bell truss, I can't think of the name of it. Oh, dang. We have a few of those sample sales, and there are some that are actually there that are probably under $25. Martha, you're excited? Oh, yay. Wait, I got to come back. Yeah, I lost you. Come back. Nicole, I saw your order. It's awesome. So yeah, those are going to be shipping pretty soon. I can't wait. And Martha, where'd you go? You're excited? Henry Margaux are so gorgeous. They are. We will pray for you. We never want you to buy when you are on a fast. So you stay fasting. And we can always discuss when your fast is over. Irma says, are we all sharing? Please share. Share it out, ladies. Donna, hate not on. Donna, are you saying you hate that you're not there, or you like this where you are better? I have to be careful what I say because I do my TikTok. One of these days I might just start doing TikTok separately so that I don't have to confuse everything. I might start doing that. We'll see what happens. Thank you for the hearts, ladies. Hi, Jeanette. Hello, Riss. Hello, Mary. Hi, Suzanne. We appreciate you all. And like I said, we are looking at, and I'm so excited because this is not week 2, because we did this, when was I just here? Sunday. This is the second time in a row that all wigs uploaded perfectly on TikTok. So everything is there. If you have any questions, there's that little purse down at the bottom. That's where you'll see all the wigs that we're showing. So yay. All right. What do we got? We got 56 here. I know it's a football night, so I don't expect to see. I think Joe will be missing. Where's Kim? Kim's not a football player. Football watcher. Hello, Graham. Hey, say hello. 0829. Donna, I'm still trying to figure out what you said. I'm dying to know because we are on the book. I just don't want to get yelled at by. I have to be careful with TikTok. They have a lot of rules. I thought, God, I don't think I can say that one. No, I'm not going to say it. But there's another place that I thought was really hard to sell on, and they made you follow a lot of rules. But man, TikTok's got it. They are the biggest. Hang on one sec. I'm going to hit the fan. Nicole says Henry Margoux styles are so good. They hold up so well. You get your money's worth out of HM. Thank you for that. And I do agree, Nicole, they are awesome. And you know what? One of the things that I was really, what hit me when I was pulling the wigs out today is I think they own the market as far as lightweight wigs go. That's better. Not wig go, wigs go. The density is incredibly low on Henry Margoux. Do I have any hollows, Judy? No, I think I sold my last one. I had a sunlit blonde and she's gone. But like I said, we'll be putting in I'll be putting in a bunch of orders in. Most of them I probably won't get until the following. Some might come in this week. Some ship out of Kansas. Hi, Andy. Hello, Liza. Some ship out of Kansas, so we get things sooner. Not everything ships out of California. Anything ships out of California, I won't get until a week after. Joel, is it Jolyn? No, it's Brooklyn by Henry Margoux. Everything we have tonight is Henry Margoux and Main Attraction. But keep in mind, if you're not happy with any of that or you don't like those brands, go check out the open box section. We still have 100 plus wigs there, and we've got gorgeous stuff. We've got lots of grays tonight, Diane. Tons of grays. Gorgeous wigs. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Did I miss? I know I didn't say hi to Kathy. Hello, Anna Jones, Terry Murray. Oh, wait. Where'd you go? Oh, shoot. Martha, you wore Naomi today by Henry Margoux. She's a funky chunky. I'm going to have to look that one up. Off the top of my head, I don't know her. Hi, Ruby. Where'd Anna Jones, Terry Murray, where'd you go? I missed your comment. Oh, there you are. You're pretending you watch the game with Mike while watching you. I love you. That's the way to do it. And you got to get those little earbuds in there. You would say book or face or tube or you. Yeah, exactly, Nicole. And I am just not programmed that way. I am programmed from go to thought to mouth. It doesn't go through that filtering process. That's why I get in trouble all the time. But I am following the rules, and I do have a TikTok shop. So you would think that they would be boosting me and putting me, doing everything they need to do. No, we have 9 people on TikTok right now. People who cheat and hold up signs and tell you where to go, they have 200 or 300 people. So I'll never understand it. Hi, Diana. No. Oh, does it say? I'm sorry. That's my screw up. Let me see if I can fix that this way. Pardon my hand in your face here. Let's see if it lets me add. Which one was it there? Let's see. Brooklyn. Okay. Let's see. Here it goes. Okay. Yay. Remove. And then we'll add. I'm getting this. I'm getting the hang of this. If it kills me. There we go. Added it. Okay, good. Done. I think that fixed it. Pardon my hand in front of your face as we do this. There we go. Thank you for letting me know that, by the way. Oops. Where'd that go? No. There we go. So Brooklyn is fixed. You make sure. Yeah, it's definitely Henry Margoux. All fixed. Thank you. Andy says, hi, everybody. Murtis, hello. Happy Sunday. I have to keep reminding myself what the heck day it is. They're flying by so unbelievably fast. Yet sometimes during the day, it's like, oh my God, it's 1 o'clock, but it feels like 10 o'clock. All right. Naomi is like Aesthetica Winter. Oh, I'll really have to check her out. Thank you, Anna. All right. Let's see. I think we've got enough people. We've spent 14 minutes or so doing that. I'll let you take a quick look at this one. This one is Bethany. And again, Henry Margoux, they're getting much better. They're letting us put things on sale more often. Right now, not. But write it down and save it for when they do go on sale. When they go on sale, they'll be 30% off. They have a strictly MSRP price. They don't give us a secondary price or anything. So this one actually, where am I? When she goes on sale, and I'll show you her taken down. Bethany. She is a machine made cap, so she's not an incredibly expensive wig at all. She is $200.50, but when she goes on sale, she will be $140.35. So that's really not bad at all for a machine made cap wig of this quality. You know about Hindenburg? Oh, I got to read this. Hang on one second. Nicole says, what she loves about Hindenburg, they price well at a full price. They are literally less than most brand. You are, and you know what? Their retail price is almost always less than my cost for a bell truss wig. Think about that one for a minute. So you are getting a great deal. So you put on with, yes. Yep. Nicole, I wish I could read all that, but I hope everybody else goes back and does. Hello, Gloria. It has been a while. Well, welcome. We're glad to have you here. And we hope you're in the mood for Henry Margaux or just a lot of chit chat. You ladies feel free to discuss amongst yourself. And if there's anything that you want me to show that I'm not showing, write a little note, send me a message. Best place is to go to customer service, although sometimes that kind of drives Dawn nuts because then it gets confused with the things that really need immediate attention. Send me a message to whatever platform you're on, and eventually I will get it. Leanne, you say Henry Margaux is one of your favorites. Yes, I agree. They're excellent quality and beautiful styles. They're gorgeous. And they're getting better and better and better, as opposed to some companies that are going down. Hello, Carol. Happy New Year. Thank you, Linda, for sharing. They're getting better. We've got Mark, who's awesome, and he's really taking, I think, the company in a great direction. We're getting a lot more heat-friendly wigs that are just gorgeous. Hey, Tracy. Go Lions, is that what I should say? Happy Sunday, guys. We're rooting for those Lions. Even though I don't watch them, we still want home team to win. Sorry if that offends anyone else. I'm not sure who they're playing. Hi, Sandra. Happy Sunday. The Bears. Oh, there you go. All right. If we have any Bears fans here, I apologize because our Lions are playing you guys then. How does the wig cap fit on this one in particular, Kathy? Let me take this down and show you, and then I'll let you. Usually, Henry Margaux, they'll say petite average, and I think they still fit larger. This is Bethany in all her glory without being stuck up in a clip. She is a machine-made cap, and she's very comfortable on me. I am a 21.5-inch circumference. I would say, very easily do a 22.5 without a problem on that. Irma, you love Lainey. She's pretty too. Martha, you had your first envy shout out using one of my photos. Oh, you know what? And Alan Eaton is he's just one of the greatest humans. He's another one that in the wig business, he's just top notch. So that really is cool. Can you share that when they do that? Can you share that to us? That'd be awesome. Oh, Nicole's going go Steelers. We respect all football teams. Hi, Kathy. I didn't see you earlier. I know you were mentioned, but I didn't see you. Hello. Me too, Nicole. All right. So this is the gorgeous Bethany. And like I said, if you wait until she goes on sale, she'll be a real reasonable price. I happen to be wearing the color 27AH. I'm going to get rid of that because I'm going to start pulling up the QR codes and getting them in their right places. And over here, if you are on TikTok, you will be able to see all the wigs that we are showing. Um, in that little purse thing down at the bottom, that as far as on my phone, it's on the bottom. Carol, the price of Bethany is kind of irrelevant today because she's not really on sale. But I'm happy to give it to you right now. Today, if you purchased her in any color, she would be $200.50. Henry Margaux controls, that's a bad way to say it, but they tell us when we can have our sales. If I happen to have an open box one, then I can price it wherever I want. I don't. This one's mine. This one is mine. So I don't have an open box on this one. So if you wanted her and she comes in probably around 20 some colors, she is $200.50. But again, it seems like about every 3 or 4 months they're letting us have a sale nowadays. So if that happens, then she'll be 30% off that price. Hope that helps. Oh, I forgot everybody over here. Hello, Estelle. Hello, Gemly. Hello, Teresa. Hi, Cloud9. Hi, Corey. Hi, Sherry. If you got any questions, let us know. All right. You're welcome, Carol. Peggy, I wish I knew what that said. Hi, Karen. Karen says, hi, lovely ladies. Hi, Sandra. I think I might have said hi, Sandra. If I didn't, if I did, I'm saying it again. All right, I got to put that there so I don't confuse anyways. So first one up is going to be Brooklyn, and I only have one. So this is it. She's my only one, and she is in 31H. Now this one, oh, sorry, Irma. This one does say petite head size. So was I supposed to show you? Wait a minute. Let me back up on 1 minute. I never did show you. If you liked Bethany, she is, oh, I had her. You know what? She'd fit a 23, I'll bet. This one was really tightened up. Oh yeah. She would easily fit a 23. So if you like Bethany, she's up to 23 for sure. But she's just a plain machine made cap. Nothing fancy, but she has Velcro fasteners, a velvet nape, and her ear tabs are open and wefted. I love her. She's gorgeous and comfortable. Now I'll have to go back and tighten her up when we're done. Oh no, I've lost my chat here. I had that one. Awesome, Margaret. Thank you. Irma's got you closing your ears, Irma. It is, isn't it? The AH27 is one of my favorite colors. Yeah, Denny, as far as that one, I don't know if you heard it. I know there's a delay on Facebook big time. That definitely would fit a 23. That was a really large head. And I'll make sure I check these as we go because they are Velcro. And I'll just open them all up. That way I can give you a much better idea. That's close enough. So the first one up is going to be Brooklyn. Hello, user, and I'll think, am I still alive? I'm alive. Karen, you're welcome. Hi, Linda. Linda says hi. All right. I don't know if I missed anything. Brooklyn is by Henry Margaux. She is going to be an ear-to-ear lace front. She's kind of got that. They're basically called U parts, but I prefer to just say lace front, left lace part, but it's all one piece. And then she has an extended velvet nape, Velcro fasteners, velvet ear tabs. Now I've got her opened up pretty. Irma's closing her ears. Irma hates numbers in case you're not here. Hello, Sunflower. Linda, you're on the talk instead of the book. I get you. Depends on, it all depends on what you want to do because some places have a lot more conversation going on. Some places have a lot more, hey, just get to the wigs. So it kind of depends on what you want. And then, of course, we always have our, I don't know if I can say the word, but it's being updated right now. And eventually we will actually be going live from the site. I feel like I'm speaking pig Latin. All right. So here is Brooklyn. Oh, and this is the color, close your ears, 31H. But again, now she is marked as a petite head size. So I opened her up. I'm still going to say she's good to a 22 and a half. if you open up, where's my brush? And oh, yeah. Color is gorgeous. It's a beautiful brown with some red highlights. She's awesome. Jenny, you don't like numbers either. You know what? I think the manufacturers are finally starting to get that. The size on Brooklyn, Denny. I'm on Brooklyn, right? What am I on? I am on Brooklyn, right? Yeah. I would say 22 and a half. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Sunflower. It's having to speak that extra language. All right. And by the way, just in case you don't want to hop into the purse, do I have any in platinum? User 77 and a bunch there. I don't. We're going to have one or two that are in a more platinum color tonight. I don't have a truckload of platinum, but again, check out the open box section. You'll always find lots in there. Happy New Year, Deanna, and welcome. All right. Irma, are you the one that needs a drink? I'm with you. There's Miss Kim. Hi, Kim. Cherry shooter sparkle. Well, cheers to you, Kim. Liturgy underside is what's on the wall behind her. Yeah, thank you. It is just right there, and it's even in the it should be in the bio on TikTok. Hello, Laurie. Did I not see you before? If I didn't, sorry. Hello. All right. So the gorgeous Brooklyn. She is normally $216.50. By the way, most everything from Henry Margaux is going to be 50% off, and there are a few that might be a little bit higher, but the majority are going to be 50% off. And the main attractions will be 40% off because main attraction I don't have as much wiggle room to be able to discount it. You're basically I'm at the bottom line. All right. Okie dokie. All right. Here is the back of Brooklyn. And again, she is basically a reddish brown. She's got some red highlights. Brown. She's gorgeous. Thank you, Irma. Jenny, you like the density? That's kind of like I said, what hit me today when I was bringing out these wigs. It's like they really have the most low density wigs out of any brand. And that includes Beltress. And again, they've been around for 70 years. I think you'd be surprised if you knew how long Beltress has been around, actually producing their own wigs. You'd be very surprised to find out that it's not much longer than I've been in business. So not that their wigs are awesome. Don't get me wrong. I love Beltress. And I love Julie. And hi, Julie. Julie is on vacation. If you're friends with her, you will have seen her pictures. They're gorgeous. She's having a great time, which is good. Murtis, Murtis could use some Xanax. I've never had a Xanax. I have other things that are closely resembling that. Oh, Murtis, isn't Westwood just a gorgeous wig, though? Westwood is so pretty. Oh, my gosh. All right, I'm going to get moving because this is wig number 1, and it's 7:30. So we got to get a move on. So that was Brooklyn, and coming up is Casey. I have Casey in 2 colors. Let's see. Just hard for you to pick the right color. Yeah, Jeannie, that is a hard one. And is it Jenny? I'm sorry, I keep saying Jeannie. It's my eyesight. Jenny. I'm really trying to get it where I can work it out in my schedule. That at least one day a week I take phone calls and do consultations. And I'm going to see if any of my girls want to help doing that. So we'll see. But pretty soon we should be able to do that so we can help you get the right wig. So here we are. We are on Casey, and I have her in 2 colors. Ear to ear, lace front, full mono top. extended nape, Velcro fasteners, and you can see I've got her in a good inch and a half on that side and probably an inch on that side. So she's probably going to fit a 23 also. Irma, I'm lost on that question. This one also says petite head size. This is the color 1226H. Now, you did see how open she was, so I'm still going to say this one still will fit at least a 22, 22 and a half, because I had a good inch and a half. She is normally 320. She's 160. Gorgeous. I think, did I have Casey on? No, I had Christy on when I did the promo. So she's 160. Murtis, you love her? I'm not sure which one you mean, because it probably Westwood. I'm going to guess you're Westwood. Oh, Kathy, that was a whole nother day, wasn't it? All right. This one's, she's not, when I do this, she barely moves. So she will stay put. She won't get crunchy or any of that. These are not heat friendly wigs, so they are the easiest to take care of. So that is Casey in the color, close your ears. This must be 1226. Yes, 1226H. Just make sure we got that covered. And then I have her in one more color. It's a gray. Hopefully you ladies that love gray are all sticking around tonight, because I have lots of them. This one is the 3856 GR. I think I have at least 3 different styles in this color. So we're still on Casey. So she's got that lace front full mono top, and she's easily a 22 and a half, probably a 23. And again, a gorgeous. The gray is awesome. So you can pull this off anyway. Kim, you like the brown gray? I like the brown grays too. That's the one I think I did the promo in, was a brown gray. Martha says Henry Margot fibers can be shiny, so be prepared. Just looks super healthy your hair. I think so too, but if you don't like shiny hair, little spritz of either you can wash it right away, which doesn't hurt it, or you can use dry shampoo. We do carry some dry shampoo, I believe, in this on the website. Sorry, TikTok. We carry it on TikTok Shop. But you did miss a lot on Wednesday, Irma. Not wigs conversation. But anyway, yes, you can use any wig, dry wig shampoo, any brand, anywhere. So she is absolutely adorable. So those are the 2 colors that we have here. So in Casey, we had 1226H and 3856GR. You said doggy day. Oops, Karen. There goes the dog. All right. We are moving on. She was 160, by the way, if I didn't say that already. Normally 320, 160. I'm moving on to Christy, who is gorgeous. She is in, let's see, I think I have her in 2 colors, 37 and 38. This is 37, and she is definitely that brown gray. Thank you, Karen. Kim says she loves Henry Margot. The fit is good, but ear tabs come up just a bit higher. Oh, see, that's where those other measurements, they fit me perfect. So, all right. Temple to temple lace, full mono top, lace front, extended nape, Velcro fasteners, velvet ear tabs, and I've got these closed a good inch. So there's a good 2 inches extra. Oh, this is an easy 23. And again, she's got that full mono top, so you can part her anywhere you like. She's gorgeous. And again, there's your wig and your color. Right down there is that color number. Yeah, see, they come down the ear tabs, right? They come perfect. I usually don't have a problem. I don't know why, but they're perfect. And most brands are. It's only the like the Beltress Luxe collection, they want to hang a little bit too low on me. So this is the wig that I did the promo in. I love her. She's gorgeous. This is Christy. And again, if you wanted to do full bangs, I'm only from what the heck do you late from your hairline? That's the word I'm looking for. From hairline to eyebrow, you should be about 4 fingers. I'm like 3 inches. So if you're longer than that, you wouldn't even have to cut the bangs. So you can do bangs on her easily, or you can push them off to the side. Irma, they fit you great too. Awesome. Henry Mark, they're just a great brand. And we've got to get my goal is to get a bunch of Wig Pro in here too. We haven't seen Wig Pro, and I have lots of plans. See if we can get them into the works. Hi, Regina. Well, welcome, and it's nice to see you, and Happy New Year. On some sides, oh, I didn't know that, Martha. You can bend the ear tabs up. Oh, or would you do them up or tuck them under? I could almost feel where I could tuck that under, but they fit. This one fits me fine. So, all right, she is gorgeous. Again, this is the color 37. I have 38 coming up on Christy. So she's still that kind of brown tannish gray, but she's darker. There's much more brown to her than the 37 had. Kim, you're a 21 and a half, but must be abnormal from your ear. You are not. Yeah, this one is definitely, does this say, oh, no wonder this one doesn't say petite. So the ones that don't say petite are definitely nice and larger head friendly. No, she's really pretty. I think I like this color better than the one before it. A little bit darker. I'm not going to ear tuck this one. We're going to just leave it this way. Depends on the style. It's super curly. They bend up. It's just a little bit. Oh, that's awesome, Martha. You discovered that works for you. Yeah, I never tried that. Kim is the bomb. All right. So this is Christy. She's cute. Rachel thinks she has. Yeah, I thought it was a cone head. You think you have, Rachel, but she says pumpkin head friendly. All right, she's gorgeous. So that she's 159.63, normally 319.25. She's gorgeous, very comfortable, and beauteous. All right. Next up, we have Drew. We will have longer styles, ladies. If you're looking going, oh, they're all short. No, I have some longer ones coming up. I also have some less expensive ones coming up too. Is that got the right? Yeah, that is. Isn't it, Martha? 38. All right. So this is Drew. She has a ear-to-ear lace front, and then she kind of goes, so she doesn't have that mono top or anything, but you can still pull her off your face. She just won't have that defined, looking like it's not growing out of your head thing, but you can create that illusion. We'll do a video on that. You can create that illusion very easily if you want. So she has a velvet nape, extended velvet closures, and she's got a good 2 inches there, easy. I'm just taking a check in my own mind. velvet ear tabs. So I'm going to let you know how I think she fits. And this is the color 24H18. This one does say petite head size. Now again, you can see, you know what? You can see how long the ear tabs come way down on me here. So as far as being petite, I'm a 21 and a half. You know, I still had a good 2.5 inches on here. So this one's easy 2.5, not if not 23 inches, even though it's marked as petite. But again, depends on those other measurements you have. I'm sorry, Irma, but I do love your monkey. Oops. I had to make sure I was bending over carefully. Mouse brown. It could be. All right. So Drew, the we're calling it mouse brown. Just so that we don't have to repeat numbers, but just in case you want to see, this is her name and number. She is $95. Normally $195. She's $95 bucks. And there is the back. Very cute short bob. Oh, Kim, you're Kim's hysterical. Hi, Gwen. Glad you're here. All right, so that's it for Drew. That's the only one and the only color I have. What did I just do with that? Okay, there she is. And here's another one I only have one of. This is going to be Estelle. Close your ears quick, Irma. She's in the color 8/14H. Hello, Colleen. Each time one day, can you hold up the bubblegum babe wig? I go for the unusual. You know what? Hang on one second. I'm going to grab it so that I don't forget. Don't go anywhere. Unless I don't forget. All right. I got her. Thank God we alphabetize around here. So Colleen, I'll slip her in so you can see her because I happen to love her myself. All right, right now I'll show this one first, and this is I don't know because I didn't put the QR code up. Who the heck is this? This is Estelle. Okay, there we go. So she's normally $322.50. She is $145.13. She does have that polyurethane in the front. She's got a full mount on top, so you can part her anywhere you like, but you're still going to need a little bit of bang in the front. She has a velvet extended nape, pull closures, and velvet ear tabs. Jenny, you gotta wait till you're done, then blow up the screen. This one is definitely fits large head, but I do say it at least once, Jenny. So if it's not like I never say the color, I just don't want to hurt Irma. So this is, oops, we've seen this color a lot. This is the color 8/14H. So there she is. And she's normally $322.50. She's $145.13. Color is gorgeous. If you like a brown with just some highlights, this is your color. Beautiful in every single style. We'll see her in more than one style tonight. You love Harper with the 10613 GR is my favorite color. Jenny's going to try to train poor Irma. You are welcome, Colleen, anytime. Hello, Nona. Thank you. Thank you, Gwen. Hi, Anne. I'm glad you're here. She is a cutie. And again, this is Estelle. She's gorgeous. Keep in mind too, if there are any wigs that I'm showing you that are not on, because the Henry Margot main attraction are not currently on sale. They tell us when we can have the sales, but they've been a lot better. We used to have like maybe one sale a year. Now we're getting maybe a sale every 3 months or so. So just write it down and go look and see what color you like. And then when they go on sale, there you go. You get a good deal. In the meantime, we keep bringing more in, and you do get a chance to get some, but not all of them, at open box prices. Depends on what we're showing and what our ladies are showing. So this one's gorgeous. I love this one. In fact, this might be one of those ones, if nobody buys her, I might be keeping her. All right, Estelle, that's it. She's the only one we have in that color. We are moving on to Faith. By the way, if I didn't say it, she's 145.13. I think I did, but just in case. This is going to be Faith. We have her in 2 colors, and they are going to be 14H and 27AH. This is the 14. You had Riley. She's a beaut, but I don't do many curly wigs. Oh, I do like Riley. I do like her. All right. Drew is normally 170. She's 85. She's going to be a short, cute little pixie. She is a machine-made cap. She has an extended open wefted nape, Velcro fasteners. So I've got about a good extra inch is what I'm looking at, so I can show you, or I can let you know how it feels. Is she marked? She is marked as petite. So we'll see. Now, I'm a 21.5. I can't say that enough. So there's an easy 1 inch that I haven't loosened up. So she's a 22.5 easy. Now, this one, I would take her out of the box and shake the daylights out of her so you can get her. I like the way they have her styled. This color is, and again, if you don't like, I have Faith up. Is that the yes? Isn't that what I said I was doing? Yeah, I'm Faith. I'm Faith. If you need roots, you can do that with Copic markers, with the root spray. We carry that, but you can get it on Amazon too. Or you can just use some eyeshadow. Whatever's easier. But she's gorgeous. She looks way better. Usually they look better elsewhere besides the model. This one looks better on the model. It's a beautiful color. I don't know what that is, but it's gorgeous. Let me see what she's wearing. That color is beautiful. All right. Hang on. There we go. What color is that? That's a 2733H. I got to write that down because that's a good color. All right. So she is normally $170. She's only $85, and I've got her in another color. This is if you like a non-rooted blonde, this one's great for you. Thank you, Nona. Thank you for following, Daisy. I appreciate that. Thank you, Gwen. All right, one more color in this one. Now you can see the difference. This is what I love about the difference between like a long hair and a short hair wig. This is the same color that I wore when I started with Bethany. And when it's longer, there's so much more color to see. Same color though, 27AH. And again, we were working on the same one. So she is the machine-made cap. Even though she does say she is a petite head, she'll still fit about a 22.5 inch. And she's going to have some permatease. That's why I'm doing this. And I think I mentioned this. I keep trying to mention it because anybody that does not like permatease, I just want you to know that if you have a steamer, I just watched a great video. You can look it up on YouTube where they actually take the steamer and just just kind of a brush and a steamer and keep steaming all of the, because basically permatease is just these little hairs. It's permanent teasing, like if we did this to our wigs, but it's permanent. And if you want to just flatten it a little bit and get it a little bit softer, that with the I think it was John Renault that did it, because they're the ones that sell the steamer that has the long, almost like a straw on the end. And it was gorgeous the way they did it. But I like permatease, but I know a lot of my customers do not. All right, so there she is again, and she's definitely, if you want full bangs, you can do that. They kind of got her there in full bangs. So there you go. Party. Thank you, Gwen. Okay, so that's going to be it for Faith. Oh, we've got Mariah. I'm going to start with this because we have not seen this color yet. But I think I'm going to start by brushing her out. We'll do something different. We're going to shake the daylights out of her and get some of her permatease moving, because she is a machine-made cap. She's going to have some permatease in there. She has an extended velvet nape, Velcro fasteners, velvet ear tabs. Guess I should put her up, shouldn't I? Come on. There's Mariah. She's normally $197. She's going to be $98.50. So there she is. I've shaken her up. She is definitely large head friendly. She's probably a 23 easy. And she's very similar, I think, to Alva by Renee of Paris. Now let's see. Let me just tell you what the tag says. Yeah, this one doesn't say petite. So this is the color 43. Thank you, Lisa. I would still play with her because I like a little more oomph, so I would get out my wig wax. If I could get that to stop choking me. If you don't have wig wax or know what I'm talking about, this is it. It's from Tressler or Trust Tech, depending on what it's under the brand Trust Tech, but it is by Tressler. Awesome stuff. And it gives you just some extra texture and some extra poof. So this is Mariah, and she's only $98.50, normally $197. Color 43, what does that even mean? I know, Irma. It means 43. Let's see if I can find her. Let's see if I can give you a description. I have to cut them short in the open box, because otherwise then I have a problem with TikTok. So let's see. 43. Guess what it says, Irma? It says 43. Tells me nothing. But you know what? Here's the great thing. I'm going to get an answer for you right here. Not that one. No, not that. This one. All right. Hair color 43 is a warm medium. Oh, that's just not right. Was that what I said? Did I say 43? Yeah, that's not right. She's gray. Well, you can't go by ChatGPT for everything, because this is gray. This is definitely a salt and pepper gray. It's a silver gray. It's got the dark. It's not quite black, but close enough. So this is a true salt and pepper. That's not the description I got when I looked anywhere. Yes, no, this is definitely a gray. She's a salt and pepper. I'm going to take her off so I can stare at her a little bit more under a normal light. She's definitely has the blacks, the grays, the silvers. There is no brown that I can see in her at all. She is just a absolute true dark salt and pepper. Plenty of salt, plenty of pepper. She's very pretty. And I think she gets darker in the back. I don't think I turned around, so. But now you saw what I did too, just to get her a little fluffier. I shook the daylights out of her and combed this back a lot till you get that permatease going. So there she is. Very cute. And you don't have to have full bangs if you don't want them. And if you wanted to thin these out, you could do that too. You've had your NyQuil waiting on long styles. I can't help it, Kim. I don't have a lot of long styles tonight. I'm trying to save you money. All right. I have Mariah in 3 more colors, so sit tight on your NyQuil. Here comes a blonde. Kind of a dishwater blonde with some nice rooting, and she is in the color 1226 GR. This is a new color, relatively new. Probably one of the newest colors. Yeah, she definitely is gray. Oh, that last one was. This one's not. This one's blonde. Jan, you love a salt and pepper? Yeah, I know there's some of you ladies that love the salt and pepper, and sometimes they're hard to come by. That's why that one's a really good one. All right, so this, what did I say? 1226 GR. So she's more of a blonde, a rooted blonde, gorgeous. Kim, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right, and there's the back of that one. She's beauteous. And we have her in 2 more colors. I see a Shirley color coming up. This is the 82733H. That's the one I wrote down that I went, ooh, pretty color. So this is definitely a reddish blonde. Very, very similar to Alva, but I think, I don't know, she feels softer, more lightweight, but very similar to Alva by Renee of Paris. Irma, you're hysterical. All right. Everybody's good. Oh, I better check. I'm forgetting to check the gram of instant. I don't know what. No one ever sticks around there. There we go. I'm still good there, though. Let me just see what's going on here. All right. She is gorgeous. I believe we're down to the last color. Oh, and it would be the blonde, I think. Our favorite blonde. $10,613 GR. This is my favorite Henry Margaux blonde. Purdy. How much is the blonde? Mimi. No matter what color you purchase, as long as it's one of the 4 colors that I showed, she is $98.50. If you have to purchase outside of the colors that I showed you, she would be $197 because she is not on sale except in the open box section. Hope that helps. But this is my favorite blonde because I like the rooting. This color also comes without the rooting. Yeah, kind of a shorter alva and a lighter weight. A little bit lighter. I think it's a little bit lighter weight. But love her. All right, that's the last color. I'll just put that up there in case anybody didn't get it. There you go. It's front and center. All right. Who is next? All right. We're 1 hour in. Oh, and here comes George. Hang on, George. All right. We're going to have to do ball, George. Come on. Say hi to the ladies. Oh, say, ladies, they're in there. Say hi. George says hi. Happy New Year. It's the only, Kim, that's the only color you get. It is a great color. All right. This is going to be Myra. I think it's Myra. I'm calling her Myra. She is pretty. She is normally $350. She's going to be $175. She is an ear-to-ear, a lace front, full mono top. She has a velvet nape, Velcro fasteners, and velvet ear tabs. And she is a beautiful. Is this the only color I have two colors. This is the 814H, which we've seen a few times tonight. It's a gorgeous color. Now, this one says petite average. But again, it's still, I would say she's still good for a 22 and a half. Andy says, hi, George. George says, hi, everybody. Hi, Auntie Andy. Let's see. They definitely have her. I'm trying to get her the way. Oh, she's probably going this way. You can part her anywhere you like. I mean, the parting is awesome. No one will ever know you're wearing a wig on any Henry Margot wig. That's for sure. I'm going to part her that way. That was the way I used to part my hair. You have to step away, Irma? All right. Oh, I've never watched it. You know what, Irma? I'm waiting on that for one of these days when something really bad happens to me and I need to be able to watch a bunch of seasons of something. So I'm waiting on that one. But you go enjoy, and thank you for being here. That's hysterical, Martha. I did not know that. All right. She is a cutie. This is Mira by Henry Margot. And again, she would fit about a 22 and a half inch, even though they say petite average. I'm just going by what I can tell. I'm a 21 and a half, and I still haven't pulled off. I haven't opened her up all the way, I should say. Losing the voice. I love this color too. Isn't she a cutie, Karen? I think so too. Absolutely adorable. If I didn't pull this tag out and do that, you're right there. So she is gorgeous. And again, let's see, where am I? Yes, we've done both colors, right? Did I do both colors? Okay, I'm losing my mind. If I didn't, I don't remember if I did this gray. I don't think I did. This is Myra in the 3856 GR, and I really don't think I did her. But if I did, oh well. I'm almost 73. What are you going to do? You're watching that. Margaret, I've never watched that one either. And I even subscribe to Hallmark Plus. That's what an addict I am. Hi, Heidi. Heidi, Henry Margaux, I think, tends to run on the larger size unless it's marked as this one is petite average. When it says petite average, it's going to be a little bit smaller. Normally, they're good for a good for sure 22 and a half, maybe 23. When it says petite average, you're more like 22, 22 and a half. Margaret, me too, and read a book at the same time. But will I retain any of it? Probably not. Oh, mercy. Hi, Jackie. Chrissy, thank you. You've been awesome tonight. I know you've been tapping away like crazy, so thank you so much. Hello, Raquel. All right, she is gorgeous. She's that beautiful gray color. We've seen her a couple of times tonight, and there she is, just in case. And as you saw, I think you can wear her off your face completely, depending on how you like. That looks cute. Or you can do that too. That's the way I used to part my hair. Wigs have retrained me. All right. So that is it for Mira. Now I have one. She may be gone already. I don't know. But because I have one Nashville and I've got her in the coveted 10613GR. So there is Nashville. I might as well put her up and I'll find out very soon if she's gone. Let's see. Yeah, she's already sold out, but I'm going to put her on anyway because she's really cute. You are welcome, Heidi. She's really cute. She is one of the heat friendly wigs. So far, I believe we have Dallas, Nashville, Milan. I think London too. I'm not sure. Maybe I think London, but there's another one. Oh, and Paris. I think those are the heat friendly ones so far, but I know they're doing more. Ear to ear, lace front, full mono top, lace front there. Oh, I forgot the extended nape Velcro fasteners. And she definitely is more of a larger head friendly. And this, again, my favorite blonde, but she's gone. So, like right now, if you wanted to purchase her, because she's not on sale. And again, we can't just put her on sale. However, if you ever see her on sale somewhere, just let us know and we'll be able to sell it. As long as it's a reputable dealer, we can price match. So right now she is, I don't know how this is happening, but right now she's on sale for 30% off, $257.25. That's a mistake. But because it's a mistake, I still have to live with it. So if you want Nashville in any color, right now she is 30% off at $257.25. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to fix that because that sale ended on the 29th. So that's our fault, but I have to live by it. My mistake, your gain. Well, Kim, she's still, well, she's not 202, but she is 257.25. Until we're done, and then I have to go take her off. Thank you, Ready for, I can't read it all. Anyway, she is gorgeous. She is sold out, but pay attention. She's just a gorgeous wig. So Nashville, and she is heat friendly, and again, relatively large head friendly also. So keep her in mind. Put her on your list. All right, I do have another gray one. This is going to be Renee. She feels like a hand-tied cap. I'm feeling hand-tied in here in Renee. And she is. She's a gorgeous hand-tied cap, so she's got that ear-to-ear lace front, full mono top, extended velvet nape, Velcro fasteners. She's got a little bit of extra stretch in there, as you can see, a little more pull, and velvet ear tabs. This is the only one I have, and she's in the color 44. We've done this 44 color. If you input that, it gives you a totally different color. She is a true salt and pepper. Gorgeous. And again, you can part her anywhere you want. You've got, and you can just pull her off your face completely if that's a style you like. Let's see. I'm trying to decide if I want ear tuck or non-ear tuck. Where are my little ears? Let's see what it looks like not tucked. Just cute. Yeah, that's cute. Or then you can do an ear tuck. Cute too. Karen, isn't it? Their hairlines are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Ian. I'm not sure which one you're referring to because gosh knows, sometimes there's lags on things, but thank you. Oh, let me go over here and check on this world. Anybody good? Hi, Dancing Queen. Hi, Shar. Hi, Dora. Hi, Celeste. Hi, Neater. Any questions, just let us know. And this one, yeah, this is Renee, Renee. And again, we're still on Henry Margaux. She is gorgeous. I don't think I've shown this one too often, that's for sure. She is really cute. You completely, again, because they've got great ear tabs. Depending on how things fit you, you could literally get her right off. And I don't think you can tell that's a wig. So, however you like to do it, she's very versatile. Right. I agree, Kim. Dancing Queen needs to be over with you guys. All right. That's Renee. This is the only one, the only color I have. I've got one more in the only color. I think it's the same color. It is, but this is Sierra. So we certainly have had enough grays for you ladies tonight. I hope you're enjoying the grays. Lots of different styles. And this one is Sierra, and she is my only one. She is going to be, again, fully hand-tied cap. She is normally $472.50. She's $236.25. Ear-to-ear lace front, full mono top, extended velvet nape, Velcro fasteners, and velvet ear tabs. Kim, I agree. It's definitely a classy style. It's a really cool color, too. You're probably talking about the other one because I know there's a delay on Facebook. This one we are now on is Sierra, and she is normally $472.50. She's $236.25. This is that same color, $38.56 GR. So she is that true salt and pepper. But again, keep in mind, let's see. Let me see what her tag says. I feel like I'm chasing it. So this says petite average. And being a no, not on this one. Being the fact that she is a hand-tied cap, normally I would find her to be tighter. She's not. I would say she is still good to 22.5 inches on this one, even though it's petite average. Gorgeous. Just a nice bob. Isn't she pretty? Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Susan. How are you ladies on TikTok doing? Any questions? Thank you, Texas girl. I appreciate that. Oh, it's Texas gal Carolyn. Thank you. Isn't she cute? So true salt and pepper. None of these are heat friendly except for Nashville that I've shown you. That was the only one. And again, I'm making a list, checking it twice or 10 times. I've got to put in a lot of orders. So if there's something that you would like to see, message me wherever you are. I'll try to make sure I check all my messages. Normally, the best place to get a hold of us is customer service at shirleyswigshop.com. And that's SHOPPE, because those are the ones that get answered the fastest. But I will try and make sure that I check all everywhere. Thank you, Martha. Chic. And I'll try to make sure that I answer or get your suggestions, because if you want to see something, best way to do it is let me know now, because I'm happy to order it. All right, gorgeous. That's Sierra and the only one. All right. We have got... Oh, we have that one. All right, well, we have two colors in this one. She's lovely. Kind of looking like peppermint. This is Sydney, but we are still in Henry Margaux, so don't confuse that with any other Sydney. Margaret, are you saying you want me to get more heat-friendly Henry Margaux styles? Because I agree. I actually still I have Topaz, which is a human hair wig, and I have that one for 50% off. All right, here is Sydney by Henry Margaux, and we've got the temple to temple lace front and lace full mono extended nape velvet Velcro fasteners, velvet ear tabs. She does say petite average. I think from now on, pretty much what I'm going to say is when it says petite average, she's still going to fit about a 22 and a half. This is an easy 22 and a half. And this is the color 814H. Very cute. Margaret, I gotcha. And you ladies have been buying a lot of Henry Margaux this past week. I know he's going to be very happy. Mark will be very happy. We have been selling a lot of Henry Margaux this weekend. So don't forget I know we had the last sale, I don't think included the baseball caps with hair. We'll have to hopefully have that pretty soon. 1 in 10, please. Brown. Okay, Jean, explain. You know what? I get what you're saying. I just have to look, because I don't know unless I look at it. That's a request. 1 is Brooklyn. I only had one color. And 10 is Mariah. If you are Jean, I take it from what you asked me, you're looking for those two in a brown. Look, I forgot what the last one was already. Oh, the brain. What was 10? 1 was Brooklyn. Okay. And 10 is Mariah. I don't think I had a Mariah. I got to go look because I can't tell by the numbers. All right. Let me take a peek. Jean, this is Brooklyn in the 31H, which is the brown, but it has a lot of red highlights. That's the only color that I have on sale. And then you wanted Mariah in a brown. And I don't think we had... The closest to brown I have is more like, it's the 82733H. She's more of a reddish brown, not really a true brown. So I don't, as far as open box, I don't have any true browns in either of those. Mark them down when they go on sale. You'll be able to get a great deal. In the meantime, this is Sydney, and this is 814H. And she is gorgeous. So we've got her in a couple different, we've got her in 4 colors. So here is a gorgeous brown with some red. If I didn't do this, there you go, gorgeous. Then we've seen this color in another wig. I know that. This is kind of almost like a brown sugar sweet cream. Not quite, though. It's the 2418GR. Beautiful. 814H looks, yeah. Mothership 111, there's definitely some red in her. No doubt. (2418GR) is kind of like a dishwater blonde. And again, we're dealing with a full mono top, so you can part her anywhere you want. Whatever makes you happy. Any direction. You're welcome. I'll just call you Mom. Okay, hopefully, Jean, you got 1 in 10. Is 2418 gold tone? I think so. This is the one I have on. I think a little bit. Let me take it off because it's easier if I look at it under the light too. Not real bad. But yes, there's definitely gold in this one. I wish I could get... See there... TikTok actually has the... Well, not really. I'm still going with APP for the best color. So, looks gorgeous. But yes, definitely got gold. No doubt. And that's in the color 2418GR. And we still have 2 more colors in Sydney. So we've got a beautiful gray. This is the color 51. So she is a true salt and pepper, but a very much lighter version than the 44. Really pretty color. And she's not a brown gray, she's a gray. She's definitely a salt and pepper. She's getting stuck on my earrings. Very pretty. A lot of silver gray in her. So 51, a lot of silver gray. All right, do I have everybody? I think I do. Let me just check one more. Everybody good over there? Hi, Dancing Queen. Hi, Shar. Hi, Dora. Hi, Celeste. Any questions? Let me know. All right, so that's the gray, and I've got one more, which is our favorite blonde. Well, my favorite. And I think most people's favorite. If I look like I'm about to fall over, it's because George is right at my feet, and I just about missed him. He's just sound asleep. Happy to be here. Is that you, Miss Phelan? Did I see that before I put this wig up? Hello, Phelan. Happy Sunday and Happy New Year. Kathy, good night. If please nag me, I need to send you that label. I'm going to write it down again. That's for Eileen. Notice how I remember it when I see you. Night, night, Kathy. Sweet dreams. Isn't she gorgeous? She's just gorgeous in this color. This is just so pretty. That's another thing too. Not just I don't just want to know what wigs you want to see. I'd love to know what colors you want to see, because a lot of times I tend to pick. I notice I pick colors I like that I know I can show well. But if there's a color that you want to see, just send that email, send a message, so that when I start putting these orders in, we make sure we're showing colors that you want to see. Yes, Martha says mango needs to rise again. We do. We're going to have to get a second call on this. We will definitely we'll do a we'll put that out there in the group. Show all those snapshots and see if we can hook some more people that want to be shown in that color. And we're going to have to do a prize for that ultimately when we're done. I'd like to see her get a little more around the world. I mean, I'm happy to pay for the shipping to get her around the world a little bit. All right, this one is just gorgeous. I hate to take her off. She's beautiful. This is Sydney. We're good. Time is doing good here. I can't believe it. I thought for sure I yacked my way right into about 9:30, but we're good. So there you go, Sydney. She is $183.75, normally $367.50. And I'm moving on to Tara. All right, I think we'll start with this one. I think this one, I don't know. Let me see if I can catch a color code on this. Because this one I can't quite tell. I think she looks a little on the gray side. She is considered a light brown mixed gray on top, graduating to a medium brown mixed gray in back. So she is. I was right. She's a brown gray. Martha, I can see I'm going to have to read this again tonight. All right. We are looking at, not Sydney, we are looking at Tara. I have her in two colors. Oh, mercy. Ladies, if the rest of you think we're nuts, it's only because there's some stuff going on the book. That's hysterical. All right. So Tara is, the first color is going to be 37, and she is a temple to temple lace front, full mono top. She has a velvet nape, Velcro fasteners, and velvet ear tabs. Hello, Andrea. You're so well. You probably have a sleep, poor thing. What are you at, like at 2:28 a.m. or 1:28? I'm still on hungry time, which I will stay on forever. All right. The gorgeous Tara. Can I do Corey in a blonde? I don't have Corey, Jeannie. Hi, Hugh. Hi, Kashina. I'm trying to think if you're saying Corey. It might be something I had close. Yeah, no, nothing even close to a Corey. Sorry. 129. All right, Andrea. Hi, Joyce. Happy New Year. All right, we are on, and this again, this is petite average, but she is an easy 22 and a half, I believe. There's her color, and this is Tara in 37, and I've got her in one more color. Oh, you've just been hunting for her, Jeannie? I get you. Hey, never hurts to ask. If I would have had her, is it Corey, C-O-R? Let me look her up. Just a quick peek. Is she by Noriko? Do you know? Because I only see her by Noriko. Okay. Let me see. Is she comes in all the colors, so she's not discontinued. That's one I can write down that I can order. When I place an order, I'll make sure I order Corey. What color are you looking to see her in? I think you already told me that, but let me see if I can find you in a blonde, a rooted blonde. Okay. Yep. My next order, I'll put some of those for you. She looks like a really cute wig, and I don't think I've ever shown her. All right, Tara in the gorgeous 37. We have her in one more color, which is one step up. She's a 38. No, I lied. She's 56. So she's a very light gray. I'll give you the description they have. And again, she's an easy 22 and a half. Martha says Corey's a sweet little style with bangs. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever shown that one, so I'll be happy to order her. Let's see. Is this 56? No. Oh, because I'm looking at the wrong one. Mercy. This is Tara. Okay. 56. This is considered a light gray mixed with 15% light brown. So she's mostly gray with just a hint of brown. What density do you remember? Joyce, I'll learn how to talk. It's the problem is my dog. I can't stand straight because I've got this dog laying in front of me, and it's throwing me off completely. What I recommend for anybody that is new to wigs and just trying something out, I would say, especially if you've lost your hair, if this is not just something you're doing for fun, if you lost your hair and you're used to seeing yourself in a much lower density, not a lot of hair, stick with something low density. So, Joyce, if you're looking for something, if that's the case, these are all great. Henry Margaux, they were all low density. So you can stick with any of the ones that I've shown tonight. And that would be my recommendation. Stay with something because my first wig was Girl Mono by Ellen Vila, and she has a lot of hair. So I love her to death today, but in the beginning, not so much. So you got to get used to what you don't want a stark change. At least most of us don't. You don't want to go from looking at, hardly any hair to this, poof of hair. So stick with low densities. You're going to get that in the Henry Margaux are awesome. You'll find a lot of that in Belle Tress. And if you want to stay on the lower end, stay with the City Collection. If you want really, really low density, Belle Tress, Luxe Collection are probably the lowest density, but they're also the most expensive. So it depends on where you're looking and what kind of dollar amount you want to spend. Always check the open box section. In our case, normally the open box is just wigs that I've tried on. I've done a video in or whatever, or maybe one of the other girls have done it. They haven't been out and about all over the place. So you are very welcome, Jeannie. No wonder. I got a Jeannie here and a Jenny here. All right. So anyway, gorgeous. That's the two colors of Tyrone. She is 175. I've got one more Henry Margaux, and then we've got some main attraction. This is, oh, all right. This is a human hair wig. Now, I did put her 50% off. So I really wasn't going to part with her, but we'll see. If anybody wants to buy her, we'll do her for 50% off. I can always order another one. But she is human hair, and I believe she is Remy human hair. Let me just make sure. I don't want to lie. Okay, come on. Her name is Topaz, by the way. So this is Topaz. And the only color I have is cappuccino. It's a gorgeous color. 100% hand knotted stretch cap, lace front, mono top. 100% Remy human hair. That when you hear them say Remy human hair, it just means that the cuticles are attached on every one of these hairs. So they're the highest quality human hair you can get. And obviously she is heat friendly. Hi, Joy. Happy New Year. So here she is. She is gorgeous. She has all the bells and whistles. And she probably, let me see what she'll fit. Again, I'm going to stick with the 22 and a half. It might be a 23, but to be safe, I'm going to say 22 and a half. The lace is really soft, by the way. And again, you can part her anywhere. I don't believe they recommend dyeing these, even though they are human hair. I don't think that's really recommended. And you're going to want to take care of her with our human hair products. She wants to go this way. So, but this one you can take to your hairstylist. You can have her cut to, hi, Jamie. You can have her cut to, to style more towards your style. Who's nutty? Karen, I missed that. Everybody. So she's gorgeous. I feel like I do have her off. Okay, there we go. So gorgeous hairline. So she's normally $21.99.75. She is $1,099.88. Cappuccino is the only color that I do have in stock. Well, Kim, that almost sounds like a temper tantrum, but you go ahead and do that. God bless you, my dear. I got to call you one of these days. If I don't, call me. You have a great night. Oh, that's good, Karen. All right, so she is gorgeous, and the feel is absolute luxury. But again, keep in mind, a human hair, they will last you a long time if taken care of, but you have to take care of them a lot. You have to wash them. You have to style them. If it rains, your curls are going to come out. So, oh, thank you, Jeannie. So keep that in mind when it comes to human hair. But if you're if you're at that point where you say, "Hey, I would like to have a human hair wig," these are actually this is a great price. I also have some in the open box section, and they're only open box because I've shown them. They're called iWig by Erica Luxembourg, and they're going to be in that price range too. Normally, these wigs are $2,000 to $3,000. So, great deal if you're in that market. I'm not pushing them. I don't normally push human hair wigs at all. But if you get to that point where that's something you'd like to try, we want to make sure we're bringing you them at the lowest price we can. Highest quality, lowest price. Karen, I'm a huge Nightcore fan, both the old and the new. All right, so oh my goodness, she's so soft. So anyway, that is Topaz in Cappuccino. We've got just a few now. We're winding it down. We should be right on time. I'm loving it. If I could just get past this dog, it was killing my back. All right, we're moving on to main attraction. This is going to be Allure. And she is normally $135. She is $81. I feel like I have everybody here. All right. So first one up, she is a machine-made cap. This is Allure. The color is chestnut. She has not an extended, but she has a velvet nape, Velcro fasteners, and open wefted ear tabs. And again, chestnut is going to be a dark brown with some reds in it. She is definitely large head friendly. She's probably looks a lot like the color 814H. Cute. She's a cutie. Hello, Claudine. Hi, Brenna. Hi, Loanne. Let me see how everybody's doing over here. Dancing Queen. Miss Chandler. Joy. Hello, ladies. If you have any questions, let me know. All right. This one is only $81. Cute. She's a cute bob. She's almost a stacked bob, but not quite. So I've got her in a couple other colors. We had her in, this is the chestnut, and I have her in pepper and sesame. Pepper's going to be a gray. This was a great night for ladies who like gray wigs. I hope you've taken advantage of them. And again, the fit on this one is great. She's probably good to a 23, which is unusual for machine-made caps. Oh, Georgie, Porgy. Hang on. Let me see if I can't move him. George. Thank you. I just nudged him. Monica, you love human hair pieces. They're so much easier overall versus synthetic. Awesome. You need to sell them. That's how you just wear them. Otherwise, they look like they can be colored. You're like, well, that's great to hear, Monica. I love to hear great testimonies on human hair wigs because we're just not used to them. I have a couple here that I am going to hang on to and take to my hairdresser and have her style them and see what I think. They sure are soft. So we'll see what happens. But that's great to know. So Monica gives human hair wigs a 2 thumbs up, I'm going to guess. No heat sensitivity. They can be colored to your liking too. So you can color them. Okay. I wasn't sure. I know some manufacturers that I've read say not to. Do you have a particular manufacturer, Monica, just out of curiosity, that you like their human hair brands? I mean, even if it's an off-the-wall brand that I don't currently carry, I'm happy to hear it because I'm happy to work with anybody, that provides a great product that people are happy with. Martha says she's too lazy for human hair wigs. She shaved her by her hair. You know what, Martha? I was going to do it on New Year's Eve. I still haven't done it. The first thing I'm going to have to do, because I have a ponytail about that long, I'm going to have to chop that off first. But I don't know if I'm going to do it live or not. I don't know. But I'll tape it regardless. We'll see. If I don't do it live, I will tape it. But I might do it live. We'll see what happens. All right. The gorgeous Allure. This is the color pepper. And again, she's a very, very silvery blonde. Very cute. Cute. Let me see what's going on over here. Okay. All right. One more color. It is sesame, which I picture totally differently. But I guess she's the color of a sesame seed. All right. She is a very cute style. 81 bucks. Normally 135. Very cute. Yeah, she's kind of stack bob. Every time I look at her, I think that too. I think she'd be cute with bangs. Not that. That one was scary. But bangs, I think, would be really cute on her. Hi, Kitten 550. Hi, Emma. Thank you for following. We appreciate that so much. All right. If you are on TikTok, and because sometimes I can't figure out to save my life, but everything that I'm showing is on. We do have a TikTok shop. Everything I'm showing tonight is in that little purse thing at the bottom. If you're on a phone, if you're on a computer, I'm not sure where it is, but everything is listed on TikTok that we are showing you tonight. And we have lots more that is up there. I'm still slowly trying to get it, even though it's supposed to sync seamlessly with Shopify, it doesn't. So I'm trying to fix all that. So it's a slow process. I'm just happy that at least one of the last couple shows have gone great. All right. So that's Allure. Those are the three colors we have there. And the rest are all one of a kind. So we're going to do Fortune. Fortune in the color Hazelnut, which is a very pretty color. And this is main attraction. She does have a little bit of I'm not going to say she's high density, but she's got some hair. And she is an ear to ear lace front, full mono top, extended velvet nape, Velcro fasteners, velvet ear tabs. You can't wait for the pre-orders. I know, Karen. I have to get some and by the way, anybody that hasn't ordered these, oh, I can't show you that because I wrote down stuff. But Winston, this is Beltress Lux SE. Winston, Andy, Issy, Amy, Marnie, and Catalina. They are supposed to be coming in, I believe, this week. So we'll see what happens. By the way, this one's large head friendly. Oh, you're talking about the coloring, Monica? Yep. You've had a number of different brands. You personally love the fit on the cap of the Lose brand. I'll have to look into that. Enjoy the stacked hair brand, but those aren't the most affordable brands. Because no, I love it, Monica. I appreciate the information, and I will definitely look into those brands. This one, I think I said this one was hazelnut. This is Fortune in hazelnut. Chess. Fortune in hazelnut. This is the only one I have. I love her because again, I like the more hair, the more hair look. But you might notice on the model it seems much shorter. Again, I didn't mention that at the beginning, but my neck is like 3 inches. She's probably got a 6-inch neck, and that's why it looks so much shorter on her than it does on me. It would, Karen, you're going to Rome. I'm so jealous. I would love to go to Rome. I'd love to do a whole little Europe thing. I did spend a few months a million years ago. I'm talking the mid to late 70s. I spent 5 months in Germany, like around the Frankfurt area, and that was beautiful. I mean, it's so much different because they've been around so much longer than we have. So it's the architecture, the streets, just everything is just awesome. So have a great time in Italy, though. I've never been there. In October, I'd be counting the days too, Karen. All right, Gorgeous Fortune in hazelnut. Hazelnut, is that what I said? Yes, hazelnut. Very cute. All right, couple more styles, all one of. That's my only one of that. We've got the next two are in the color pecan. The first one is going to be Heartthrob. Oh, she's only $87. She is a machine made cap. She has an open wefted no open wefted nape, Velcro fasteners, and open wefted ear tabs. Andrea, you like more hair too? Yeah, I do too. The higher the hair, the closer to Jesus. That's what we say. This is another one for me. She's definitely got some hair. She probably has some permatease in there too. Not heat. None of these are heat friendly. Gorgeous. So normally 145, she is $87. And again, when you have these lower end MSRP wigs, I don't have a lot of wiggle room. So that's why you won't see as huge of discount because it's just not there. Susan says Italy is truly amazing. I picture it to be. I don't want to take this one off. I really like her. I like her way better on me than I do on the model. She's got a really heavy bang. You don't need that on this at all. If you wanted to bang, you could do it, but um, even though that's still lighter than hers. Gorgeous. So Heartthrob in pecan, beautiful, $87. Really pretty. You have her in praline. That's awesome, Carrie. Yeah, praline's really pretty. All right, this is going to be another pecan. This is Regal. So if you like a nice straight wig, this should do you fine. And she's a little more expensive. She is going to be an ear-to-ear lace front, full mono top, open wefted extended nape, Velcro fasteners, and velvet ear tabs. She'll be contender if she's still around. All right, Martha. And again, this is pecan. And I'm still saying this one. Oh, I need to change her, right, don't I? Let's see. Wait a minute. Nope, that is Regal. Boy, talk about must have a short. Look at how much longer that looks on me. I mean, I almost thought I had the wrong wig up. She is much longer on me because of my short little neck. Hi, Irma. You're back just in time for no numbers. We're on main attraction. No numbers. We have all colors left. Of course, I only have 2 wigs left, I think, or it might even be 1. All right. This is the gorgeous Regal. She is 156, normally 260, and she is in pecan. Thank you, Susan. Hello, Margaret. Thank you for following. I appreciate it so much. All right. There's the back. Really cute. Yep, we only have one more wig after this, and it's going to be a dark one. We don't normally get a lot of dark ones. Irma, the bad thing is there's only one more wig left. All right. This is the gorgeous Romance. And she is in the color Espresso, which normally I don't like to end on a dark, dark wig, but I think we might be able to carry this one off. We'll see. She is the same kind of cap like we just looked at in Regal, except she is temple to temple lace, full mono top, Open wefted extended nape Velcro fasteners, and her ear tabs are open and wefted. You're here for the party? Awesome, Irma. We're going to be doing more of them. I'm going to have a little conference call with the girls. We got to get the girls going too. This one is definitely large head friendly, big time. This is an easy 23, maybe a 23. Where's Gail? This is a 23 and a half, probably very easily. Thank you, Martha. I appreciate that. Martha said it's been a fun night. I appreciate it. And just on that note, because that brings to my sometimes in my head I'm not. It's there are other things going on. Keep the prayers coming, especially to families of that I've talked to you about recently who have. Um, yeah. Anyway, I don't want to go. Just prayers for everyone that I know that just lost someone. I appreciate that. Thank you, Anne. This one's an eye popper, isn't it? And the espressos, usually when it's espresso, it's more black. This one is definitely dark, dark, dark brown, but she's cute. This is one that I'd probably want to put bangs in, just just because I think it does. It takes a few years off the face, and it does make the eyes pop really good. Thank you, Darlene. You talk about the dark one. Thank you for specifying. You guys normally pop up really quick, though. Thank you, Martha. I appreciate it. Um, what am I doing? Today's Sunday. We're definitely. I'm trying to figure out if I want to have the big blast. Technically, the 12 days of Christmas in my Catholic religion ends on January 6th. Even though it's 13 days, I'll never understand it. But we call it 12 days of Christmas. So I'm not sure if I want to pop on Tuesday and do something to finish it, or give me one extra day and then we'll just have the last end of Christmas celebration on Wednesday. That's probably what I'll do. Um, but one way or another, you'll be seeing more of me instead of less. And we've got some lovely ladies that will be doing some stuff, and they'll be doing some lives too. So lots of good things coming in 2026. And again, if you have any requests, anything you're thinking about, I'd be happy to hear it. Hopefully once a month, we're going to do like a Zoom call. It'll be limited because we can't have 100 women on a Zoom call. Let's do Wednesday. Deal, Irma. It'll be Wednesday. Thank you, Andrea. Time to fold laundry. All right, go, Martha. Thank you, Irma. All right, ladies, God bless. Again, thank you for being here today. Thank you for being so awesome. You ladies are so much fun, and I really appreciate it. We appreciate all the prayers. And if there's anything you need, email customer service at shirleyswigshop.com, or message me somewhere. The only thing is that's going to take longer because I don't get to that as fast as we do the emails. Thank you for those hearts, Irma. Love you, ladies. I will see you if not soon.